Hello, hello, hello. Hello. I am here. I'm here for another day of screaming. Yeah. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Back to another day, So yeah, today is going to be a bit shorter because I have to go into work early today. It is what it is sometimes. Ideally I wouldn't, but you know, money's money. I'm going to be there by myself, so I don't really care that much about it. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to work a bit more on cavern stuff, but before that we're gonna do a little bit of Wordle and GeoGuess. We haven't done that in a little bit. Ooh, bring back the classics. The classics again. Bring back the classics. Also, yes, the schedule is made. I just haven't posted it yet. I'm sorry. It is made. Don't you worry. Did you guys see the story about like the dude who bought a Lamborghini? Is like he saved up like years and years worth of like money to like purchase it. It's like, oh my god, my whole entire life savings to get this. This is gonna be fucking insane. Like spent like that's the only thing he wanted, and then literally like within a few hours of it being delivered, it just like bursts into flames and dies. No, my Lambo. See, this he didn't pay the electronic what is it? Was it that they call it now? It's like the electronic convenience fee or something. He didn't pay the convenience fee, so they didn't install the no burst and flames mod. They didn't install that. If you paid that $5 fee, maybe your car wouldn't be into flames right now. Who knows? Alright, let's see. Move this. Alright. Yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to do that stuff first, and then we might do a little bit of cavern stuff. Maybe a little bit more bug fixing and stuff, and then next time you see it, it might be good, it might not be, who knows. I still have to work on a lot of other stuff, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna have time to do some of this stuff on my own time, but we'll see. But there is only so many hours in the day. When I like the time stop ability, just like you know. One second. Let me pull this guy up. Yeah, only if I had the ability. Only if I had like the ability, right, to like stop time. It's like I could do a thing where it's just like oh my god! Oh my god, that missile's aimed straight for us! No! Wait. It doesn't stop time. It doesn't stop time. It just freezes your movements. I can't move. I can do it. I can't read. I can't read. Guys, I can move my eyes. That's all. Do something. I can do. Dude, you don't understand what just happened. You don't understand what just happened. That did not stop time. That stopped all my movement, okay? Time was still going. That was fake. That was fake. Alright? Whoever designed this time stop ability, alright? Whoever designed this time stopping ability, I want their ass reported to me right now! Right now! I can hush. No. This is hard. It's so hard. It's so hard. Dude, time stopping is not what they said it was. I'm never gonna use that ability ever again. They ain't freezing time. That's not freezing time. It's like the Subnautica is the state. It's like stasis, not freeze. What do you mean? Why'd they name it that? That's not time stopping. Who's that stopping time for? Me? Why would I want that super ability? Of all the super abilities I could have gotten, I got the super ability of putting myself in stasis. What is that good for? Except if you're in like a horror movie and it's like a monster chasing you, you have to like stay perfectly still. Like statue mode. Why would I ever go statue mode? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Well, we're gonna move on to the first thing. Okay. I might as well switch the categories because it's not gonna necessarily be software and development for a little bit. A little bit false advertising. I'm gonna guess the geos. I'm gonna be the geo dude. This is how geodudes become geodudes. They geo guess. Oh yeah, I lost my streaks of everything because I haven't played stuff in a while because I've just been focused on doing shit. It's been quite a while since I've done something like this. Wait. Policia Nacional. Policia Nacional. It's like a fruit by the foot. Like a fruit by the foot thing right there. Who's that? I don't know who that is. Okay, what looks like that? What looks like that? Let me narrow it down in my mind. It has to be something here? It has to be something there. It has to be something there. Because it doesn't make sense for it to be, I mean, in my opinion, it does not make sense for it to be on the left side of the world. Okay? I just have a hunch. Because I've seen a lot of policia at the right. So I think it's going to be at the right. Tons of Morocco. I'm feeling kind of Spain. You know, I'm feeling kind of Spanish. Whoa. I probably creeped that dude out. He disappeared on me. I don't smell that bad. Okay, he was right. Those dudes are like playing cards or something. That's pretty cool. Whole school going on. So I pretty much know. I think I know where this is. What? No. That's like flying stuff. That's flying stuff. That's travel. That's travel. It's trying to trick me. It's trying to trick me. So it's doing. Oh, Spain. What? Where are you? Palma. Of course you got Michael Reeves. I mean, okay. That was pretty dang good. I'm gonna say that. It was pretty dang good. It was pretty dang good. I'm gonna give myself that. I'd say that as a perfectly good win. Perfectly good. I don't like the way he's looking at me, dude. Like, here's the thing. He looks friendly, but he looks like he's hiding some big secret. He looks like he's hiding some shit, right? He looks like he did a terrible crime like 10 years ago. He has those deep resentment behind those eyes. Look at that. You can't hide that from me. I know what you did. Very relatable. Okay. So it's definitely not the USA. I'm gonna just put that out there. Like, I don't know why, but I just have a little hunch. It doesn't seem very US of A. What? US dollar. What? I don't know. Okay. I don't know. So it probably means it's not any of those guys? Probably means none of those guys did it. Okay. Where are you? What just happened? Where am I? What? Did I just phase through? Why did I phase through a building? It's like alright. Time to time travel to 10 years in the future. I don't even know where I'm at anymore. Like, what was this place? Where am I? Did I just change continents? Broad Plyn. I don't know anything about Broadplin, man. That looks almost like a canoe. You know how like they make canoes and stuff? But it's like the metal ones? I know I had one of those when I was like out camping. Oh, I don't want no, United Kingdom. Oh, Bosnia and Herzegovina. No, it was Croatia. I would not get Croatia. I did not see a Croatian flag or anything like that. Okay, so I'm guessing it's either gonna be here or here. Salama Village, bed and breakfast, bakery, and cafe. So I think it's going to be more over here then. I'm just doing guesstimations. Yahoo.com. +2. I think +2 is this. I think +2 is that. I could use a little bit of +2s in my chat. Yeah! Is Yahoo still a thing? I remember, back in, like, middle school or high school, I had a Yahoo account. I did have a Yahoo account. But, the thing about it was that, I didn't sign into it for, like, over a year. Because I was just using it for my Xbox profile before Outlook was a thing. And then, for some reason, Yahoo has this dumb policy where if you don't log in for a year, it just deletes your account. So I lost access to, like, all my gamer cred and scores and stuff. It's called, like, the ugly barnacle. I think I had, like, a Gears of War helmet, even though I never played Gears of War. Like, some robotic helmet. I don't know. But, like, the best thing about Ugly Barnacle, it was spelled bad because I did not know how to spell in my... What the fuck is happening? Why do I keep face shifting? I must be losing my mind. It was called the Ugly Barnacle. Barnacle. I don't fucking know, man. Fucking Venezuela, Colombia. Okay, it was nowhere there. I thought it was gonna be over here. It was like, oh, fucking need like English because it's like over there. It's like Rwanda. Rwanda. Whoa. This place looks sick. Look at this. Oh, I like the vines on the power pole. That's pretty. That's a nice look. This is very tropical. This is very tropical. I can imagine. This looks like the type of place where like it looks nice, but then you'd get eaten alive by mosquitoes instantly. You need raid. This is a raid place over here. Not Shadow Legends. Don't even talk about that. There's no Shadow Legends. Whoa, what the fuck? Are we getting hijacked? What just happened? What just happened? That dude just entered the ether? Oh, that dude's trying to escape. He tried to escape the Google car. And then, like, they were about to come out and, like, shove him back in. That's insane. I don't think we've ever seen something like that before. I mean, if you guys didn't know, that's how it works, right? They hold, like, the power of, like, 10 human souls. So they could, like, geolocate each location. But it has to be from the local people. Because it feeds into their, like, knowledge bank. And, like, these are, like, the output of, like, the retinas and shit. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy technology. Racetrack. How many laps is it gonna take to get this gas? It's not gonna take any laps. It's just gonna take your bank account. Shit! It's gonna take 5 laps in your goddamn... your Chase bank, dude. Gonna withdraw it 5 times. Oh, who's gonna make it first? Who's gonna bankrupt first? Okay, I have to look at those signs again. I haven't done this a little bit, so I got a little bit rusty. Stop! I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Information activities. Dot sale. South. Shit! It's Puerto Rico. Nah. I'm not good at guessing, man. I'm not good at guessing. Okay. I have a guess in mind. I have a little guess in mind. Where are you? Bankuj Nursery. What kind of nursery? Like an actual, like, baby place? Or like a one where like you bring in, like... Oh my god. No, yeah, this is a kid place. I know if it was like a hatchery to like some like fish or something. I don't know. That's from a show, right? Wait, why did they blur the faces of the Hulk? But not in the princesses. That's kind of fucked up. Of course the men get their face blurred. Google, I know what you're playing at. I see you. Blurring the faces of all these guys right here, but not any of these girls right here. I see what you're doing. You don't care about their safety or well-being. You only care about these people because, you know, muscles. I see you. I see you. But, like, why do you need to blur Iron Man's face? He already has a mask on. You don't need to see anything. He has a metal faceplate. It doesn't even resemble his face at all. Like, it was molded after his face, maybe, but, like, it doesn't. Like, that would also defeat the purpose of a mask anyway. Casual cock statue. Not the biggest cock I've ever seen. Not the biggest one. I do have a guess. I do have a guess. I want to say it's like South Korea or like South Korea, maybe like, let me see. No, 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 it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Go over here. Oh, it was what was that? Like Malaysia, Thailand. Okay, it was Thailand. Okay. So I was closer than I was going to be, but that still was not good. Bronze ain't bad. Bronze ain't bad. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that. Okay, I'm gonna take that. I will take that. Alright. At least it ain't no metal, right? Unless you always get bronze when you're low, then, you know. Okay. Definitely worst one was South Africa. Like, that one was insano mode. That one was insano mode, okay? Look, man, how am I supposed to know, okay? How am I supposed to know? What am I supposed to do? Study? I'm not gonna study. What do you mean? Everything else was pretty dang close. Okay. So the two worst ones was my Colombia guess and my South Africa guess. So these are my two kryptonites right here. Thinking that's inside these places. They were literally opposite of each other. If I chose opposite, I would have gotten like a silver or something. But no, I didn't do that. Because I'm stupid. Whatever. Okay. We're gonna do the classic. We're gonna do the classic gambit. Alright? Here we go. Boink. Classic gambit! Classic gambit! Wordle! Wordle! We're gonna do the thing that we always do. Always do. Got the G and the E. Well, if it's gamer. Like G-E-Y. Gamer. Okay, so it starts with a G. Gooner. It's not gonna be that. Gooned. No. Gorsh. It's not goal. Not gold, because you need an E inside there. You need the E inside there. It's not grill. Look at my grill! What if one day I just show up to stream and I just have like a golden grill? I just don't talk about it at all. Or like I show up with like silver teeth or something. It's like, what the hell's wrong with your teeth? It's like, oh yeah, I just brushed my teeth today. Nothing about it. But I do not acknowledge it at all. That's the caveat. I do not acknowledge it. Dude, what the hell? Why is his teeth so shiny? It's like, ah! Is it blind the camera? Genus. Oh, I thought it was actually a word. Like the genus of an animal or something. Genos. It's real to me. It's a real character to me. Even though he always gets his arms and legs torn off every single time he fights. We still love him. Still love him. Gill. Guild. Is that how you spell guild? Guild? No, it's guild like that. But it's not gonna be guild because it needs an E, man. It needs an E. You know what? Fine, I'm gonna do it so I can get rid of letters. I can't really think of anything right now. So it has an I, but not in that position. G-I-E. 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 G's in the right space. Goy. Goygi. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, it's not genius. No! It's too short. Oh, I thought it was gonna be a genius for guessing genius. If only genius was a word, man. I thought it was. I thought it was a word. Okay, there's an N. Okay. G-I-N. Ginge? Like gingerbread? Ooh, okay. So I is right there. Blank. What would this be? Wait, what? Genie. Genie! Oh, it's a fucking genie in the bottle, man. Oh. That was my one wish. First wish, I want to always 100% Wordle. Wish number two. I wish to have myself never be thirsty or hungry ever again. Ever again. I can eat whenever I want. This means I can still eat food. But that means I'm not required to eat. That is the caveat. So I can still eat for fun. Alright? Because, like, I'm not going to get rid of the flavors. Like, there's, like, a whole entire aspect of life that you're, like, tossing away. Right? But sometimes I just don't want to, I just want to do shit. In a second. Okay. And then my last wish. What would be my last wish? I'd like to be, I'd like everyone to be slightly more handsome. Everyone. No, everyone could use, like, a little glow up, right? Everyone could. Right? Because here's the thing about it. If everyone gets a slight glow up, that means at least for a little bit, everyone's gonna feel way better about themselves. And everyone's just gonna get a huge boost for, like, I want to say, like, a week or two. And then everyone else are like, wow, that person looks nice. That person looks nice. That person looks nice. And everyone's just gonna be, like, feeling good about themselves for, like, a little bit. I think that'd be good. I think that'd be good. Just a tiny glow up. You don't want everyone to be, like, super maxed out Giga Chad level, because, like, everyone's gonna get full of themselves. So if they just get a tiny bit better, like, wow, I feel good about myself. Like how, make everyone feel how they feel on their good days of, like, making themselves look nice. Cornfield, iceberg, buttermilk. We got the cornfield iceberg buttermilk. Like a fucking backwater backtown cocktail right there. Yeah, give me the strong stuff. Oh, you want the strong stuff? You're not ready for the strong stuff. I call this the cornfield iceberg buttermilk. Take one sip of this, gonna hit you like a rock, and you won't wake up for a week. Don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say I didn't warn you, Busta. I have no clue. What the fuck? Why is Joker in here? Didn't your, like, second movie fail? Like, shouldn't you, like, be, like, redeeming yourself? Like, you're probably, like, getting bankrupt right now. Just because you decide to be, like, a musical rather than, like, an actual movie. Joker is the bane of the DC right now. Romaine lettuce? Types of plant? Leaf. Romaine lettuce, iceberg lettuce, leaf lettuce, butter lettuce, milk lettuce, wall lettuce, cornfield lettuce, flower lettuce, pitcher lettuce. It might be butter? Yeah. I recognize butter lettuce. I recognize that from... If I did not have a produce job, I would not get that! That's purely because I worked in produce. Useless knowledge strikes again! I remember it specifically because it was always inside a clamshell that did not fit on the shelf at all. The clamshell never fit on the shelf. It was so annoying trying to pack it because it always hanged off a little bit. If you stacked it wrong, then it would just fall off the shelf. It was actually annoying. Cornfield, scarecrow. Pitcher's Bane, walls, penguin, polar bear. It's not stuff starting with P. There's only 3 P things. Pictures. Maybe it's this? No. No, it's not that. Okay. Time to get serious, okay? Time to get serious mode, okay? I'm done joking around. Snow, penguin, polar bear. What? I do this, baby powder, milk, things that are white. Oh! Yeah! It tried to trick me. It tried to trick me. It's like, no, it's not an ice. It's not an ice. It's things that are white. Man, I should be on there. Look at me. Look how white I am. I'm overexposed. Look how much whiter I can get. I'm doing my superpower. I'm white. Oh! I'm seeing the rapture. Oh! Oh! Now I'm back to normal. Dude, you don't even know how white it can get. If I open this window right now, look at this shit! You ready to play? I can't even see. I can't even see anymore. I call this mode whiteout. This is whiteout mode. How's it going, Scarlet Rose? Brighter than my future. Dude, put me inside the horror movie, right? It's like, oh man, I can't see a thing. Guys, we can't see a thing. We don't have like flashlights or anything. Don't worry. Mask is here. I see the exit. It's right there. Wait. Do you know what I am? Do you know what I am? The British are coming! The British are coming! I'm the beacon that is lit. I'm the beacon that's lit when the British are coming. I'm the warning signal. Whenever I enter sunlight... He's breached containment. Beacons are lit. Gondor calls for aid. A new hand touches the beacon. I don't know why I don't know why it's so crazy. It looks fine in normal life. In like real life, it looks fine. But as soon as I open the window, like it's fucking over. Right? I just get like super white. I don't know what the deal is with that. Like, why does the sun do that to me? I thought it was supposed to make me red, not like pure white. Okay, I have no clue what this last one is. What? This doesn't make any sense. Bane and Joker, Penguin, Scarecrow. Oh, it's Batman villains. Yep, that makes sense. Walls, musicians, cornfield pitchers. What is this? They have literal automatic... Wait, what? Can you say that again? I don't understand. Can I admire it? They have literal automatic ears. Cornfield, ear... Musician, ear, pitcher, ear. I don't understand. Am I stupid? The walls have ears? The walls have ears? Shit, I was talking shit about the wall a little bit earlier. I don't... Guys, I don't feel safe anymore. If they have actually ears, then they're probably like listening on me or something. Don't listen to the wall, okay? Do not listen to the wall, okay? It's gonna tell you lies. Were you good? Are we good? Hello? I don't like that, guys. I don't like that. If the wall comes at me and with like a knife, like... I don't know, man. I don't know. Something's very strange is going on with that. Something very strange is going on. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Does not jive with me. Alright, let's guess. This is gonna be the last one. This is gonna be the last one before we do a little bit of work, then I have to head out. But before I leave work today, I'm gonna post a schedule. Alright? I've been neglecting to do that. I need to do that! I need to do that. I need to get in the rhythm. I ain't got rhythm! What is this? What? Is it Resident Evil? Is this like the Resident Evil 2? Is it like a cinematic from that game? No. No, it's not. What is this? ×2. This looks like it would be a... I don't know why this gives me like a mech sort of game. Like an Armored Core. No. Platform arcade. Arcade game with a Metacritic score of 85%. House of the Dead? House of the Dead 3, I guess. I don't know. What is this? Genre shoot 'em up. I don't know many shoot 'em up games, man. They all look the same. They're either like they're mostly space. Like this is all just like space stuff, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They're fun. Don't get me wrong. They're fun. Shoot 'em up. It's a shmup. Shmup. What's a shmup? It's like a new age. Did they make a new Galaga? Galaxy Fight Universal Warriors. I don't know. I don't know shoot 'em ups. I think it's an older FPS. Well, it released the same year that I was born. I don't know, man. I don't know. There's like... It's not like... It's not too terribly old. It's not like... It's... I think it's more like PS1? PS1, PS2 era? Like around there? I don't know. I don't know these games, man. I haven't played these games before. Alright, something with space in it. There's obviously going to be space themed. Space Station Tycoon. What? That's a thing? Wait, hold up. Space Station Tycoon. Ooh. Oh, it's mixed. I mean, I love Tycoon games. Space Invaders Pocket. No. Space Debris. Space Cows, Space Grunts. Space Invaders Evolution. It's not gonna be a Space Invaders. Space Commander, Space Hunted, Space Hawk. Look, all these space games, man! There's too many! It's gonna be space in it. I can guarantee you it's gonna be something involving space in the name itself. The Invaders? Cake Invaders, Space Invaders Extreme. Stupid Invaders. Space Invaders. How many Space Invaders games did they release? Space Invaders 1500. Do they even have that? Space Invaders 1500? They do not have that. They have all the other Space Invaders. I'm just gonna do Space Invaders DX and it'll tell me if it's inside the same franchise. No. It's nothing to do with Space Invaders. Developer Treasure. I never heard of Treasure in my life. I'm sorry if this is like the game that you grew up on and it's like your childhood games, like how the fuck are you not getting this? I don't know, man. It just is. I do not recognize this at all. I do not recognize this. I'm going with my gut. It's gonna have space in the name. It's gonna have space in the name. Element Space. Ikarga? Shit! I would have gotten it either way. I would have gotten it anyway. Ikaruga. Of course, okay. I should have known that. I should have known that. If it's a if it's a shmup game, it either has space, something related to space in the name, or the name's Japanese. There's no in between. There's no in between. There's nothing else. That's every single shmup game. Am I wrong? I don't think I'm wrong. I'm gonna do one more day. One more day. Alien Isolation? Not Alien Isolation. What is this? What is this? What is this? I feel like I would recognize this one. It'd be Halls of Sci-Fi. Okay, it's probably not a game that I would know. So what's another sci-fi type game that I would probably know? I have two guesses. It's either Starfield or maybe Dead Space? Those are my two guesses right now. Because I don't recognize that. Theta Whiskey. Okay, so it's not Dead Space. It's not Dead Space. Because it also looks like it's VR. It looks VR. Since 2014. Oh, wait, you may be right. You may be right. You may be right. This does kind of look like, it would be Prey. Shit! Okay, this is gonna be some indie type shit. This is gonna be some indie type game. Look at this shit. This ain't no AAA game you've ever seen in your life. This is gonna be like some name like Booty Boy 9000. Like, not even related to what it is. So it's a puzzle adventure type game. I can already guess that. This feels like a game I would know. Like, it looks high quality. The quality looks good. What is this? Is that the character that we have? Or, like, what is this? style looks cool. We're going back to space, baby. We're going back to space. I'm just looking at names. I'm just looking at names to see if anything kind of fits. Citizens of Space, no. Deep Space Rush, End Space. Holy Potatoes were in space. That sounds like it would be this game. No. I mean, I don't think I'm wrong for that. Holy Potatoes were in space. You mean to tell me that I'm in a space station right now? So, okay. Here's the thing. Is this VR? Or is this a third person? I still can't tell. Wait, no. This is not VR because it's PC and Xbox One. There's no VR in Xbox One. So it's third person. Third person perspective. Or it's first person, you're looking at someone. Fuck. Have I not heard of this before, man? Station. The Station. Fulbright. What the hell is happening? You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of a D&D campaign that I was doing as like a one-shot sort of thing. Or like a few session thing with some of my friends. I don't know why, but this reminded me of like a room that was described to us where like there was like a robot that was kind of broken. And like we had to like communicate with it to figure out like information from it. Except there wasn't blood and bodies everywhere. That's the main difference. I don't know why. It gives me those vibes. Like, this is exactly how I picture that science lab would be. Because the thing about this campaign was we were a bunch of bounty hunters and mercenaries in space. We got called to do a mission. Landed on a planet. This planet was supposed to be like a research planet for them. And we have to get this specific person and get specific like information and like supplies from this place. But the weird thing about this place was there's like time and like temporal fourth dimension like manipulation. So some of us would enter rooms and we would just not be there anymore for everyone else. And like some rooms would just be fake and it was very trippy. It was very trippy. But that was fucking awesome. That was fucking awesome. It reminds me of this. I know it's not, this game does not do that. But the environment itself reminds me of that. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. I feel like I should know this game, though. Sky. Beyond the Skies. Tacoma. Tacoma! Tacoma! That's the name? Really? Tacoma? Sure, Tacoma. Like the fucking, like, car or whatever. Cool. Yeah, I should have known Tacoma. I should have known Tacoma. That's on me. That's on me. Also, Dead. Have you seen the progress for Cavern so far? Have you seen the new stuff that's been added in the last few days? Because I should at least demonstrate some stuff before I have to get ready for stuff. show some stuff before I do some stuff. Get ready for some stuff? You know, every stuff. Also, don't mind all the errors. Oh, what the... What's happening? What's happening? Get out of here. Yeah, let me show you progress that's been done over the past few days, in case you haven't seen it. In case you haven't seen it. Don't mind this guy. Yeah. First of all, I found a mode where it's more like an action cam, so it fully follows the animations of this guy right here. So instead of just like full movement, it does like even head movement. So I think this would be cool for like, let's say if there's some found footage, we could just do some in-game like shots of like people actually running, go like because it's actually gonna follow the head and shit, which I think would be cool. And also, something that I did was that, let me make sure to move my camera real quick. Let me move my camera. Boink. Alright. I'll get this guy up here. Yeah, you can't climb when you have an object, because it automatically drops it. Boink. Boink. So for this goober, this doodad right here, if you look at the top left, look at this. There's damage. You can take fall damage now if you fall too high. So I don't know if we're going to have actual health system in there or not. But I thought I might as well include it, because we can always just turn it off or not. And if you die, you ragdoll. If you fully die, you just ragdoll. And also, there's a second method to that. Boink, boink. 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 And boink. If you go super high to a point where, like, you're guaranteed to die, while you're in mid-air, you'll just ragdoll before you hit the ground and you just die. So it has, like, a velocity. Like, if you reach this velocity, you're just dead. Right? And then those are, like, values we can change at will, in case, like, let's say you enter an area and you enter a trigger, you'll be able to switch the values of like how soon or how far that takes place, in case we want like a moment where like you have to fall forever in some section or something. That way you don't like die, or you don't even need to have death. It's just there in case we want it. Yeah. And also, one other thing is that I made a oxygen system. So first, let me damage myself. Took a little bit of damage. We're at 85 health right now. And when I go inside here, go underneath the surface, oxygen starts going down. You see the meter right there. And then once it reaches 0, then it'll start taking away our health until we resurface. And when we regain all of our oxygen again, when it gets to 100%, it'll start bringing our health back to where it was. So you're not going to gain any new health. It's just going to be back to where it was after you left your oxygen. Which I think is fair. So yeah, that's some of the new stuff that I did, besides like some fixes like you can only move up and down when you climb, so you can't like do this and like turn around. So like you're restricted to where you climb up. That way you can't like break much stuff when you're doing this. There we go. So yeah, that's what we got so far. The next thing I'm going to be working on is going to be the clambering stuff. So this stuff right here. It was actually a lot more work than I thought it was going to be, and most likely it's going to be something that I'm going to have to do off screen. Because the amount of time that I have for these streams is not enough to work on stuff like that. Because ideally when I work on stuff like that, I want to do the bulk majority of work at the same time, or else I'm going to forget. That's just how I work. That's just how I work. So yeah, that's going to be the next thing I do. Where like you can, instead of just climbing up, you'll be able to climb and hold there. And then you can choose whether to complete and just like climb all the way up. Or you can move side to side. Or you'll be able to like jump between points. Or maybe like go around corners like this, or you know, stuff like that. And then after that, the last thing I'll do is being able to wedge yourself between spaces like this, so you can like scoot, 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 and then be able to scoot along walls like that. And then I want to say after that, besides polish, the last things I would need to do is like rope stuff, like rope climbing, and then just like finalizing the stuff for proning and like climbing while you're in a tight space. And I think that would be the extent of stuff that we would need for all the character controller. Then I can focus on polishing these guys up, making sure it looks and feels good. And then we can then start on doing audio, and then start doing custom animations and model shit. Which then we can make like a little obstacle course of stuff you need to do. Which that's pretty cool. We're pretty close to gain a good state of this guy. Also, I want to ask. Would a sprint meter make sense for this game? I don't know if it would. I don't know. Like, I think the only places where like a sprint type meter would make sense is like, you know, oxygen, maybe climbing, but I don't really see our character climbing that much to justify a meter for that solely. Cause like, where's there gonna be a section where like you have to climb a whole entire fucking wall with like this shit? I don't know. You might have, I don't know. Maybe inventory is good enough, like inventory base movement is good enough. But we'll have to see. But yeah, that's the extent of stuff that I have right now. That's the extent, baby! Wait, did my camera go back on? Hello? Oh, my stream's just lagging behind. There we go. But yeah, that's the extent of stuff right now. I mean, honestly, this is like even more than like some other games have already. Like, this is a lot of movement-based options that we can do. Oh, wait. No, that's IK stuff. I think, yeah, that'll be part of polish. Polish will be actually holding items and shit. Because I think there'll be two different ones that we can do. There'll be ones where you can actually, like, go up to an object and go, like, like that. Ones where you hold it and, like, you can't hold anything else, like a box. And then ones where, like, you just hold something in your hand, like a flashlight. I think those will be the 3 different tiers of items they can do. Because ideally, you would have, like, let's say you have that guy right there. Ideally, it'd be cool if you had a section where, like, let's say you have full inventory. You have this gap you have to cross. Like, oh shit, I can't cross it and I don't want to lose my items. So what you have to do is you have to get this object, push it, so that you're able to, with your full inventory, just cross it. Because without it, you won't even make it and you can't even climb. Like, this stuff basically writes itself with the amount of movement shit we have. Okay, so that's something with the climbing is doing some errors. Okay, I'll have to look into that. It basically just writes itself, a lot of the puzzles and mechanics. Because, yes, this is about spelunking, and the vast majority of stuff is going to be about, like, the crawling and proning and shit, right? But if it was only crawling and proning, people would just get bored of that. Like, there has to be variety, right? There has to be a nice variety of stuff you have to do. And of course, there's, like, the different slopes you can do, and, like, I don't think inventory-based movement makes sense for water, because I don't imagine there's enough water sections where that would make sense. I think that's just kind of punishing, too, when you have, like, basically a timer on your oxygen. I don't think that makes sense. But yeah, progress is moving. We're moving forward. Is there anything else besides that that I'm not thinking of? I mean, you can ragdoll on command. You can do the funny ragdoll if you want on command. It doesn't do anything. It's more like a dev type shit, but I don't know. It's just funny running around like, I'm gonna make this gap. No. Wait, why does it stop your movement? 1 second. It just stops you dead in your tracks. Wait, what? Weird. Why is it stopping? I don't know why. Only I'm thinking of is climbing into a tunnel that's not on ground level. Okay. Yeah, that stuff is gonna... that stuff might be weird. Like, let's say if you're crouching inside of here, and there's, like, a place above you where, like, you have to climb up, and then you still have to be prone afterwards. That stuff might be a bit finicky to do. But whoa, what? Oh, that's because, okay. I know why it's doing it. For the ragdoll, it didn't switch back its movement type. Okay. Well, it's a dev thing. Who cares? Like, no one's gonna ragdoll and then get back up from where they're at. No one's gonna do that. Oh, wait. when you say climbing into a tunnel that's not on ground level, do you mean what I said earlier? Or are you thinking of, like, there's, like, a vertical tube, and you have to, like, kind of, like, shimmy up it vertically? Kind of, like, holding the walls going up. Like, what were you thinking of? Alright, come on, Jerry. Into the hole you go. Oh! So he can fit in there. And I think he can fit in there. I just can't maneuver his... There we go. See, look. Look. Nutty Putty Cave be like. This man had a wife and children, and he decided to go inside the do not go in here, you will die cave. I was thinking either that or if you had to clamber up into hole. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's definitely got to be something that we experiment with. It's probably going to be something that we will add more and more of, even when we say, oh, it's done, the character controller's done. It'll probably be stuff that we add later on as we build out the obstacle course for the character, just to test out every single movement option we have in a level that we think would be cool. Because there's a bunch of shit that I think could be good, but I don't know if it's worth doing unless it's like, okay, this is necessary. So that is definitely one of those that will probably be necessary, but we'll get there when we get there. Bro drank too much. Me whenever I wake up at like 2 p.m. and the light is like burning in my eyes. Oh, just put the cover on my face! I don't want to see the light at all. I don't want to see anything. Do not open the blinds. Yeah, it's a bit funky right now, but it's passable. It's passable. This is good for a demo type thing. Get inside that hole. Get in that hole. Get in the hole. No! You're supposed to get in the hole, man. Yeah. Oh! You're gonna feel that in the morning. Get back here! Oh, he's gone. One thing I do have to add is, I have to add buoyancy to water. And, like, have actual, like, objects simulate physics when they're inside the water itself. Because right now, the water is fake. Right? I don't know if this is the best system to do it. But how I have it right now is... There's two triggers right here. One for shallow water, and then one for deep water right here. So whenever you get past a certain trigger point, it starts activating, like, if you can swim or not, right? Which I don't know if that's the best option. And because of that, the water itself is just a shader. It doesn't actually work. Doesn't have anything to it. So what I could do, I think that's, how hard would it be to do real water? That's the thing, I don't know. I don't even know if that's the best method to do it. I just did it by myself. This is just the system that I came up with myself. So I could, like, change my movement types and stuff. I'll have to probably look into a video to see if what I did was what you're supposed to do, or what? Because I know a lot of the other stuff is just like effects and shit, right? Just like, you know, like the actual splooshing and splashing. Because this is just like a shader with like some volume to it. So I don't know how hard it'd be. To make it look good, I know it's probably not going to be easy, but it's going to be necessary. Actually, let me see. Let me see. Why does it have an X on it? Unreal 5 water physics. Buoyancy physics, oceans, rivers, lakes. Oh, it's a beginner tutorial. Cool, I love that. Whoa! Wait, hold up. That's kind of cool looking.
In this video, we'll take a look at how to make an interactive water surface in Unreal Engine 5.4 using Niagara fluids. This water will interact with characters as well as other objects.
Oh, that's sick.
We'll start off by creating...
Man, I love plugins. I love plugins. But this looks like it would be easy, but I'm kind of worried that's going to tank performance too, so I'll have to keep an eye on doing this stuff.
Little effect.
Because it's like next gen. It's probably going to look sick, but I don't know how... Like, I don't know if it's going to increase it from like, oh, now you can be on 1080 to like, now you need a 3060. Right?
Little effects, like you can see the splash.
Whoa,
of the
what the
rocks,
fuck?
And most importantly, all of this fluid is also physics-based. So you can see all of these debris rolling around in the water because the water is in fact pushing all of these objects. Now, the coolest thing about this is this water is not just an effect. All of this water is volumetric. All of this water will actually flow through whatever environment it is placed in. And as time goes on, not only are you going to witness more and more the kinds of fidelity that this water has, but one of the things that this system can do is it can do this at a scale that I've never seen before. So,
is it efficient?
As you can see, previously,
because this looks fucking insane.
Basin, this entire area was dry, and all the water came down, and it is now filled up this entire basin with water. And guess what? You can even swim in this water now. So this water has completely filled up this basin to a point where you can actually swim around in it and interact with it. Now that it has filled up this basin, it is now pouring down into this new basin and even interacting with other physics objects like this turbine that will actually be powered by the flow of water. Now,
okay, this is actually pretty damn cool.
Push around objects. This water will actually make things float like an entire boat. So here is a river stream, and as you can see up there, this
okay, I kind of get it.
Little tiny waterfalls. So you
whitewater formation
down the river. You'll actually see that this boat will start to float and will move this ravine. If there is a cavern, it will actually flow into that cavern and realistically fill up that cavern and even leave air pockets where air pockets would actually be.
Honestly, that'd be so fucking cool for some moments where like water's actually filling up. Right? That'd be so cool because all we'd have to do is like move object down, move object up, and like the water would do the rest. But how performant is this, dude? It looks fine here because there's barely anything in it, but like, this seems cool.
As I walk around in it, you can even see like my footprints will create ripples in the water. This at a gigantic, this is a lot more water. Now,
I mean, we're never gonna need this fucking level of water, man. We're not the forest.
Still the exact same fluid fluid simulation.
We would
that
be
is
doing
going to
like
have
small scale ones.
tiny details, but they do. And
So is this like a scene that someone made? Yeah, it's a tech demo. It's a tech demo. Yeah, as long as it's performant, I'm all fucking for this. Pricing and that. Oh,
download
it's
and
a
play,
fucking.
that is free. The fluid simulation itself is, I believe, currently $350.
Oh, never mind. I thought this came in with Unreal, man. What? I mean, yeah, it makes sense why it's $350.
A lot, but I mean, let's be real. I feel like this guy deserves this. And
Like, yeah, it does deserve it, but fuck me. I thought you meant, like, it was, like, built-in shit, man. What's the price of it now? Let me see. Do you even tell me where it's at? Like, what was it called?
let me tell you, we're still not done. Because this is just a beach, right? And hey, look, there's even a little boat here. The same exact boat. You know, we can jump. Imagine if this was used for the next Subnautica game. How cool would that be? We can even go underwater.
Subnautica's in Unity, so that wouldn't make sense.
Look, there's even fish. I mean, not that fish are that impressive. Just in a... Here's
But
the,
do you say the
can
name
be
of
in
it?
about to
Because
go
all you have is like the
underwater.
tech demo.
So here we are, underwater. Look at this. I mean, even combining this with Lumen as well. And here is the bottom of the oil down in the description.
Oh, that's what... I remember seeing that a while ago. Okay, so... Christian Commissaric. Christian. Christian Commissaric. Because I assume it never went down in price, because that fucking thing's insane, man. That thing's insane. Like, that is definitely worth the price. Like, this is an actual developer. This is an actual developer right here. Yeah, still 350. Jesus Christ. No, but it's fucking crazy what people can do, man. It's crazy what people can do. Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, we don't need something like that. We do not need something like that. I thought it was something built into Unreal. And I was like, okay, well, that'd be cool. But we don't need all of that, alright? We don't need accurate fucking, like, water fucking flowing or any that sort of shit, okay? We don't need that. Unless later on... Like, okay, here's the thing. I would rather try to make something like this myself. Than spending $350 on something like that. Because I'm sure there's plenty of stuff out there that I can just cobble together to make something that's kind of like this. It would not be on the same level as this. Like, don't get me wrong. It's not going to be on the same level. At all. But all we would realistically need, if we wanted to take full advantage of the features that we want from that, it would just be physics interaction, and just like dynamically filling up shit, and that's it. Cause like that's really all we would need.
Little effect.
Because from every single other tutorial, I would imagine that as soon as you enter the water, it would have like its own detection type shit. But those are the two main aspects that we would need. Like, and even then, accurate fluid, like filling up shit, like I don't even think we entirely need that either. Because we could just fake that if we really needed to. And like we couldn't figure that shit out. But I don't really see ourselves spending that 350. Unless there's a good fucking reason for it. I don't see that. I do not see that. Okay. I will do more research into water shit, but like I feel like that's gonna be after character controller, because that's more like physics interaction type shit and like polish type stuff. But I feel like that, yeah, water will be before making the actual caves, but it will be after sound. I think it'll be after sound, because that way we can get like add our sound-based systems to it and like all that shit. Yeah, I think that'll be the avenue that we go down. Ugh. Well, I think pretty much with that, that's where I'm going to leave off today. We did not do pretty much any work for the cavern today, but that's because I have to go into work early. Okay, so I apologize for that. I apologize. However, it was basically just a demonstration of features that we did up to this point. When I have the rope or climb system, the reason why this is here is so we can climb up further and like jump off and shit. That'll be for that. So next time you'll see cavern progress is going to be this upcoming Tuesday when we do another morning with mask, okay? That'll be then. I might do some work outside of stream. I might not. Who knows? We'll see. Okay. We will see. We will see. Slowly and surely, this is becoming more and more an actual game. Well, actually, no. More and more of an actual tech demo. And then it'll turn into a game. Slowly and surely, guys. Slowly and surely. Blink. But yeah, thank you guys for coming along. I always appreciate seeing you guys. Thank you for showing up, Single Scarlet Rose. Thank you for showing up, Dead on Arrival. Thank you to anyone who lurked. You guys are all cool. You guys are cool. Wait. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I didn't set up here. I didn't set up in the credits. So you just heard cutouts every single time. It's funny. Should I add it to credits? I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. We will see. We will see. But yeah, make sure to eat, drink, sleep well, do everything that you need to do. Okay, make sure to do that stuff, okay? I have to get ready for work. Alright? I need a shower. I'm a stinker, okay? I need to do that stuff. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll post the schedule so you guys know what time I'm streaming and what we're going to be doing tomorrow, okay? Also, this Sunday, I'm going to be doing what I tried to do last Sunday for the special stream, alright? It's already been done, but that health thing ruined me! Ruined my scheduling, okay? So I'll be doing that this upcoming week for the special stream. Alright. Stay loaded, my friends.